I think by now we all know why Lil Tay faked her death, because she was planning a major comeback, which was very successful. The video that she had dropped on YouTube, it was like #1 trending the first day or whatever, and the shit already got like 4 million views in I think 3-4 days or something like that. But let me play a little clip from Jamari, and we gonna talk about her comeback.
And for the past 5 years, there had kind of been radio silence until this whole death fiasco, which turned out to really just be another ploy to get attention. And now we might finally be getting an answer as to why this whole death arc even occurred. And it seems like it was all for yet another single drop of clout. As yesterday, the now 16-year-old would come out with a music video for her new song. And I guess this is the direction that she's going to be trying to take her career at this point. She's still kind of leaning on this whole flexing arc. And as you guys can imagine, this video led to a lot of weirdos saying a lot of inappropriate things. And I mean, hey, if there's one thing her and her family do know how to do, it's garner attention. As this video has received over 1.3 million views in only 20 hours, it's now hit #1 overall on trending for YouTube. And it looks like the Lil Tay quest for clout is successful.
Yeah, we can stop it there, man. So she's back in the headlines, man. She back making airwaves. I kind of figured this, bro, that I think we made a video on this before, bro. Lil Tay is thirsty for clout. She remind me of the female version of the Island Boys, where she will do anything to keep her name relevant. She will do anything to stay in headlines. But the only difference is with Lil Tay is Lil Tay, there's a lot of evidence that her family is manipulating her to come out with these outlandish videos and, you know, these wild videos of her saying, you know, nigga, she was 9 years old saying bitch and fucking all this crazy shit on the internet, like, and you know, and her parents and her siblings encouraged it. So I kind of see her more as a victim of the clout chase era. But you know, the Island Boys, it ain't no excuse. These is grown ass men doing this shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No. Definitely. I definitely feel like that whole situation was weird, like super weird, because it was like, yeah, like you said, we did cover it. Like, we didn't know what was going on for like the first day or two, like whether or not she was really dead or what the case was. They said also that her brother had died. They said that they died in a car collision, and new reports start coming out that there was no report made to the police or to anybody about a car collision that happened between them. They had no records of it, no nothing, pretty much no proof. So once people started speculating that it was a hoax again, because she's hoaxed people before, or I don't know if it was her in particular that was doing it, but she's had death hoax before. So everybody just chalked it up to one of those. But she did make a claim. I was trying to find the video, but she just had a video where she put out where she was claiming that her father was a misogynistic, just psychopath who basically faked her death for whatever his gain, whatever, I don't know, whatever. She didn't really specify what he would gain from it, but she claims that he was the one that that did it. She said that she had been claims that she had been physically abused. He had physically abused her, as well as, you know, her mother or whatever. Like I said, she called him a misogynistic, abusive father, and that he faked her death or whatever. So I don't know how true that is. I think it definitely could be her just chasing clout. But I said this too as well when we covered her missing, or, you know, her death hoax to begin with, that I believe that her father or her parents had something to do with it, because like you said, her whole career was based off of their, you know, was ran through their guidance. So they obviously had some type of motive for that, you know what I mean? And with her coming back, it definitely put a certain particular light on her to where, like, they can actually capitalize and make money off of it. But I don't know if this, and I said that too as well, like, I don't know if this was the way to do it, because it's like, how is there not any legal action that's being taken if he faked your death? Like, is there a law that will require him to actually have to, you know, answer to that? You know what I mean? I don't know if there's a law that says that he has to be locked up for faking her death.
let me say this. There was because I know the video you're talking about, bro. And in that video, she made a lot of screwed up claims about her dad. And one thing I will say is like if her dad faked, because she had allegedly she had some receipts about a lot of shit that her dad was allegedly responsible for. But if her dad was responsible for her death, where's that receipt? Because I'm convinced, this is my take on this whole thing, right? My opinion is that I think the dad is the nigga that's the level-minded one in this whole situation, and they using the father as a way out of as a blame for all the bullshit that's been going on, bro. They blaming their dad for everything. And the dad is a lawyer, and the nigga, you know, very busy, and he probably got shit going on. And there's a lot of evidence that the father is really the one that's level-headed in this whole situation, trying to get custody of his kids, trying to keep her away from all this internet shit. And it's the older brother is the main one that's really pushing her into this internet clout world. You feel me? And the dad is from just from my observation, the dad is the one that's trying to pull her from this shit, bro. But they making so much money from it that they don't want the father taking that from them. So they like, nah, we about to bash this nigga. We want our mom to have us because our mom is letting us do all this shit. And that's what I've taken from it. You feel me?
No, I think that's definitely possible. That makes sense when you put it like that. I mean,
you know, I mean, that's my opinion. Some would,
because it would make sense, because if that was the case, I think that instead of her coming back out and making a video, basically like getting right back to what she was doing before,
right,
as opposed to focusing on trying to take legal action against her dad.
Exactly.
If that's actually what he did, since she didn't take no action, or I don't know if she is or claims to be behind closed doors, but as far as visually, we don't see her taking any action for that. So it's like it just sounds like a bunch, like she's just blowing smoke.
Like I said, if he responsible, look, she showed receipts for everything except the fake death allegations. Even if it wasn't him, like, because during that whole live stream she did, she never even brought up the fake, because that's what all this is about, right? It's like, what's up with the fake death allegations? You know, they claiming that the account was hacked or whatever. They claim that the dad is so many different claims. I seen you show screenshots and receipts for everything other than who faked Lil Tay's death. Right. And I think we all know, even if she wasn't directly responsible for it, she knew what was going on, bro. You know, and of course they did it because now that, you know, that brought so much attention toward her name. Because, bro, I haven't heard of Lil Tay in ages, nigga. Where the fuck was she? She disappeared from the internet for a minute. So this was a way to ease her way back into the headlines. And then she dropped a fucking perfectly choreographed music video, the first thing she did back. So we all know what's up, man. Let's not even try to fake the funk. Right. You feel me? So let me know what